My name is Geoffrey Black. I serve as General Minister and President of the United Church of Christ. Gender violence is something that can be addressed in the short term and in the long term, and really it is a long term issue. But in the short term, we can do things like promote and adopt laws and good public policy and appropriate training of police officers and other public servants to be aware of and to address this issue. However, violence against women, gender violence, is a social issue for the whole society, and it must be reduced and eliminated. And that means social transformation, which takes a long time. In other words, we can't think of this as something that can be eliminated with one action or in the short term. We really must see this as a long-term life and social transformational issue that we have to work in and day out, year after year. I think it's also important that we advocate that social spaces embrace values that engender peaceful, nonviolent interaction among human beings. Churches, synagogues, and mosques are easy places to begin this process. And we know, though, that fewer and fewer people are actually involved in churches, synagogues, and mosques. We're a very multicultural, pluralistic, and even secular society now. So reaching the whole institution, the whole society really means reaching into institutions beyond the churches or the places where you would normally assume. It means that we have to begin to reach with messaging and programs that challenge gender violence into public institutions like our schools, the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, any place where people are shaped and formed and values are expressed. I think that for me, one of the things that I can do is incorporate it into my public speaking, and to realize that wherever I speak, there may be somebody in the audience who is either a practitioner of gender violence or perhaps a victim of gender violence. And the messaging that they hear might help them one way or another to move away from this behavior, to change their lives so it's not a part of their lives. And so that would be something that I could do. And I would hope that that people would begin to see this as something that everybody can participate in changing.